What's up, everyone? Today we're going to be taking a look at the Blue Yeti microphone and comparing it to the Walmart podcasting microphone. The Blue Yeti microphone retails at $130, whereas the Walmart microphone retails for only $25. So the question is which one's the better bang for the buck? I am currently recording on the Blue Yeti. It certainly has a lot more features. On the front, I have a monitor volume along with where you would plug your headphones in down at the bottom. It also has a mic stand that you can use to connect a boom arm to it. And on the back, we have the gain, which is the top knob here, and we have different polar pattern recording settings that you can use with the Blue Yeti microphone. Whereas with the podcasting microphone, you don't really have any of these features. You only have a mute button. And so you just have, either it's recording or it's not recording. The Walmart microphone is also plastic, whereas the Blue Yeti microphone is an all aluminum or at least all metal build. My air just kicked on, my AC, and so you might start to hear some of that in this video, which I think will also be good for noise floor testing, give you an idea of what this sounds like in an untreated room. Like I said, I'm recording here on the Blue Yeti microphone, and right now I'm going to make the switch to the podcasting microphone. All right, so now I've switched to the podcasting microphone, and the first thing you'll probably notice is that the noise floor on the podcasting microphone is significantly higher than it is on the Blue Yeti microphone, which makes sense. It is a more sensitive microphone. I think, generally speaking, Walmart intends for you to have this microphone farther away from you than maybe Blue intends for you to have this microphone away from you as well. And so this is going to pick up a lot more noise than this is just naturally, even though the quality of noise that this is going to pick up is higher. So this is more sensitive than this microphone is. But that's okay. Like I said, this one is probably going to be farther away from you. I typically have this microphone all the way back here when I'm using it, and this one I think is going to be a lot closer to your mouth. Another reason why I think that is that this stand isn't nearly as high, which obviously is some cost savings to Walmart, but this microphone or this stand automatically puts the microphone probably about 3 or 4 inches closer to my face, which I'm only about 10 inches away from the Blue Yeti and about 12 or 13 inches away from the Walmart microphone. And so I wonder what would happen if, and you guys will have to tell me in the comments, if I bring this closer to what would be a Blue Yeti microphone distance. Does that change the sound quality at all? And does it improve the sound? Does it bring the noise floor down? Anything like that? I'll go ahead and tap on my desk for the Surf On microphone to give you an idea of what that sounds like as far as noise rejection. So I'll tap on my desk, and then I'll also type on my keyboard, which is not a mechanical keyboard, but it does give you an idea of what maybe some key switches sound like or some typing on the keyboard sounds like. And then to test that with the Blue Yeti, I'm going to tap on the desk. And then I'm going to type on the keyboard as well to give you an idea of what that sounds like for noise reduction for the Blue Yeti. There's one more test I wanted to do, and that involves the proximity effect. The proximity effect is when you bring the microphone significantly closer to your mouth and then turn the gain down so you pick up a lot less noise throughout the room, and it picks up just your voice, and so you can speak a lot quieter. This is what people do for ASMR and things like that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick up the microphone here, and I'm going to turn the gain down on the Surf On microphone to give you an idea of what the proximity effect is like on the Surf On microphone, and then I'm going to do it for the Blue Yeti. And I'll tell you why I'm going to do that here in just a second. Let me turn that gain down so I can do this test. All right, so now I've brought the microphone significantly closer, and this is what the proximity sounds like on the Surf On microphone. Now, I have noticed in the past that the plosives aren't very good on the Surf On microphone, and that even with the microphone tuned down quite a bit, with the gain down quite a bit, which I'm doing inside OBS, this doesn't have any gain controls or anything like that, that you do still get a pretty decent proximity effect, but you start clipping even when the gain is turned down quite a bit. And I think the reason for that is that the capsule itself, right, the actual thing that is sensing the noise waves or the sound waves inside the microphone is just too sensitive. It is just too hot that no matter how far back you dial down the gain, it's going to sound a little bit distorted. But you let me know what you think about this proximity effect, and then I'm going to switch over to the Blue Yeti and do the exact same thing. Okay, so now I'm doing the proximity effect with the Blue Yeti microphone. This microphone also isn't phenomenal at rejecting plosives, but that's okay. The main reason I wanted to do this test with the proximity effect is to give you a good idea as to what if you were to use this microphone for something like podcasting, how would this handle that scenario? So with podcasting, obviously in the content creation space, you don't need somebody to see you. And so you could set this microphone, either of these microphones, up in like a closet space where there's not a lot of reverb, bring the gain down quite a bit, and that would give you a good idea as far as what you could do for podcasting. And so I wonder if the sound quality between these two microphones, is a little more comparable when you take a look at bringing the gain down and getting that proximity effect. My air just went off, and so I'm going to give you an idea as to what this sounds like for the noise floor given the proximity effect. And that's the noise floor for the Blue Yeti. And then I'm going to switch back to the Surf On microphone for the proximity effect noise floor there. All right, so that gives you an idea as to what the proximity effect is like on either of these microphones. Now, the real question is, which microphone do you think is a better value, right? The Blue Yeti obviously has the higher quality, but the Surf On microphone is like a fifth of the price. And so do you think that the extra $105 for the Blue Yeti microphone is worth it if you're doing something like video calls, or is it only worth it if you're going to do something like content creation, streaming, or podcasting? You go ahead and let me know in the comments, and we'll see you in the next video.